Your name? Max and? No, do you have a booking? No problem. Welcome. My name is Juan. I came here to study international affairs. I got my degree. But Uruguay is not a small country. Inside Uruguay, you can fit the Netherlands, Belgium, Switzerland, Luxembourg, and of course you still have more space for cows. Montevideo. Very well, my friends. So we cannot go to the mausoleum. They're doing some maintenance over there because Europe was doing very bad. We were selling corned beef to both sides of the First World War. So the economy here was booming, but we don't have gold here. What do we have? Cows, yeah, so we don't call these ears the golden ears, we call these the ears of the fat cows. Yeah? It's very niche about the Uruguayan politics, so I can give you, I believe, better recommendations about which museums and other museums to visit. On the other side, the new building of Presidencia de la República, executive branch. Remember, the Uruguay is a presidential system, which achieve 50% plus one vote of the total candidates in the second round. Some America, you believe, oh, everything's going to be way cheaper. Surprise, surprise, Uruguay is quite expensive. Why? Well, because we have a dual currency economy. Some of the goods in dollars, some of the goods in pesos. For example, houses, cars, are high in dollars, but the rest of the things are in pesos. And also it has to do with our energy measures. Uruguay. Oriental. That means that piece of land on the east. Yeah, no value. He saw no port, he saw no potential. A couple of years later, others say that brought cows, and then suddenly, yeah, cows loved it here. So. If you go and watch the son of the Argentinian flag, it looks like it had some very cheap bottom procedure. Our is a little more serious. But this. Yeah. This place is called diversity space, espacio diversidad. Aquí we have different social rights fights. The organizers of the first gay pride in Uruguay, the first trans woman, and so on and so on. This small plate here says to honor diversity is to honor life. I would describe Uruguay as a very progressive country in matter of rights. Uruguay was the second country in South America to legalize gay. When you arrive to Montevideo, to Uruguay, and look around, you can see we Uruguayans, we don't look the way people tend to think Latinos look. Uruguay is a mostly white population, they look more or less like me, not at all. It's a beautiful house again on the coast, it looks like Santorini, you can see one of the peasants in Uruguay over there. So, Constitution Square, Plaza Constitución or Plaza Matriz, Matrix Square, because the whole design, the whole matrix of the city of Montevideo begins here. This is the first square of Montevideo, founded by the Spanish colonizers, of course, and the Spanish colonizers, they had to have two important buildings in every square. Wanna think a guess? Which ones? The church, over there, with our patrons, San Felipe and Santiago. That's the cathedral of Montevideo, the most important.
Como que te digan, sí, el Uruguay, todo el mundo vaya acá, no, hay un montón de gente.
here. Over here.
Yeah, that's what I.
Plaza Zavala, Plaza Zavala is our next stop. This is Ciudad Vieja, the old city, okay? I want to give you some recommendations for you for the rest of your stay. For example, the main attraction, the thing you cannot miss in Montevideo, in my humble opinion, I will recommend. My friends, Plaza Zabala, Zabala Square. It's my favorite because it's the one that is fence all around, very Parisian, very French style. The architecture all around also beautiful. For example, we have a museum that I recommend you can visit.